Good evening. You're watching CMR Daily Buzz. It's Friday, February 25th. I'm Misha Allinger and thank you for joining us. Leading headlines today, the Cayman Islands government announced earlier this afternoon that cruise ships are projected to return to the Cayman Islands from 21st March 2022, pending formal cabinet approval and regulatory amendments. Tourism Minister Kenneth Bryan advised that the government will be adopting a pragmatic phased approach to protect public health and safety. Following Cabinet's anticipated approval, a press conference will be held in the coming weeks to provide the public with further information, including the approved cruise ship schedule for this long-awaited development for cruise tourism. Casnick Patrice Austin Cupid, aka Eve High Voltage, and co-accused Richard Edward Nash were found guilty in Grand Court and remanded into prison custody earlier this afternoon. The duo was accused of the Tortuga robbery, where over $2,000 were taken. The sentence date has been set for April 29th this year. Caymanians are being urged to apply for over 800 jobs being advertised on the Jobs Cayman portal administered by WORC. The Ministry of Border Control and Labor and WORC have teamed up on a month-long campaign to advertise all available jobs in the local weekly newspapers and drive job seekers to the online portal to register and apply. To register with Jobs Cayman, visit www.worc.ky. A partnership between the National Housing Development Trust and Beacon Farms to process green waste from the affordable housing development site will provide agricultural jobs for Caymanians recovering from addiction. The project started last month. Minister of Planning, Agriculture, Housing and Infrastructure, the Honorable J. Ebanks, board members and general manager of NHDT, Julio Ramos, visited the farm recently to discuss the project. The UK Health Ambassador to the Overseas Territories, Mr. Ian Cummings, is visiting the Cayman Islands. He commended the population of the island for abiding by the COVID-19 rules, which helped restrict the spread of the virus.
So Cayman has done remarkably well in the management of the pandemic, and I think there's many reasons for that. First of all, vaccination coverage has been high. Secondly, you were able to very quickly implement state-of-the-art testing so that COVID could be diagnosed quickly. Thirdly, your government was able to introduce measures which, albeit restrictive, and let's face it, none of us like some of the restrictive measures, they have worked, they have helped the spread of disease. And fourth and finally, the population of the Cayman Islands have listened to the rules, they've behaved themselves in terms of abiding by the rules and regulations that are in place, which has also meant that you've restricted the spread of this horrible, horrible virus.
DEH is inviting interested residents to collect free mulch at the National Road stockpile at Point Dexter Road Prospect from 7:30 a.m. on Saturday, February 26, 2022. Interested persons are asked to bring their shovels and bags. The material will be supplied on a first-come, first-served basis. Additional information is available from the DEH at 949-6696 or email dehcustomerservice@gov.ky or visit the DEH website at www.deh.gov.ky. The annual Cocoa Fest event is happening tomorrow, 26 February 2022 at 12 noon to 6 p.m. at St. Pedro's Castle. Public is reminded to adhere to the social distancing rule and to wear face masks at the event. In international news, U.S. President Joe Biden announced strong sanctions against Russia, including freezing about $1 trillion of the country's assets on Thursday after Russia invaded Ukraine. Many Republicans echoed Mr. Biden's sentiments in blaming Mr. Putin for the war in Ukraine. A radiation spike has been recorded near Chernobyl's nuclear power plant, which has been seized by Russian forces. Radiation levels increased about 20-fold on Thursday. The rise was caused by heavy military vehicles stirring contaminated soil. Virgin Hyperloop, a futuristic train service envisaged by Elon Musk that promised a new era of travel for passengers will be focusing on cargo instead. The change in direction was due to global supply chain issues and COVID. That's all for today's news. This is Misha Allinger. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe.